Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Sidekick channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Oh, I do talk fast sometimes, don't I? Anyway, I did a cracking video today. Shot to, oh, you need to start watching it. It's got me right going as well, so it is a lot, and we'll just take it one video at a time with it. But yeah, so I was real surprised. Anyway, I won't spoil it for you, but the other thing is, if I think it's interesting, maybe you guys won't, but there's instructions on there, okay, about something I want you to do, so go and watch it, and yeah, we'll see. So these videos are taking hours and hours and hours to upload, because apparently I didn't know you need to go directly one socket and keep it open so it's uploading. It was like, I mean, it took the piss when it said 6 hours to download, but anyway, when you come in, it doesn't, but you need the key card in as well, so just bear with me. And the long videos, aren't they? I get carried away, I know. I say I do short and I never do. Anyway, okay, so onto it. Right, why did the Manchester airport trial end in stalemate, considering the overwhelming video evidence? I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I am. They all arrived last night, so they've been enjoying themselves today. My mate's texting me already. I've had 5 beers, 3 cocktails, 2 tequilas. Oh, they won't let me pace yourself, that's what I do. And I don't really have that much to drink. I'm a day person and not even a day drinker. I don't need a drink. Anyway, I might try a couple tonight. They'll force my hand, I'm sure. So, Manchester Airport, let's have a look then. Why did it end in stalemate? So, is that the one where some people was attacked? Because I can't agree. They couldn't you can't get all of them to agree. So the interesting point is, why can't you get them to agree? I'm getting 2. Did you say 3? I'm getting 2. Choosing. Well, really, there should have been. There was 2 separate incidents, maybe. What they feel led on to another. Is that right? I thought it might be more sinister. Choosing to turn your back. I just feel like if something hadn't have happened, then that wouldn't have happened. Is that true? Yes or no? Yes. And I'm getting a young person as well, like going somewhere, travelling somewhere. There was at an airport, there's the airplane. I don't know, maybe what did go on? What is the truth of the matter? Carnage. Carnage. Do you know what? I'm kind of feeling that this isn't what we think it was or is, and that's why they can't agree. There was 2 different incidents. It's been brought on by something, and I'm just getting, if that hadn't have happened, that wouldn't have happened either. And that's the problem. That is the problem. And people are so woke now, aren't they? So woke, it's like, ooh. Will they get away with it? Right, it's not over, okay? It is not over. It says this will take some time. So I think both sides, have to get their gear in order. What are the defence doing about it? They need to get their game. CPS need to get their game as well. It's not a case as that it's cut and dry as that, and that is why it's nothing to do with the juries being infiltrated and all like that. It's not. It's wide open. It's just wide open. So they'll have to narrow it down. So he said over it. I'm sure I saw something. I don't know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, and there was a scrap in the airport. Are their defence team trying to say that the police was in the wrong, the airport police? Yeah, there's something going on here that's happened before. I keep getting something happened before, and if that hadn't have happened, this wouldn't have happened neither. I mean, it's, you know, if it was me or you, would be done and banged up to rights straight away. So I don't think there's wokeness there. It's not about religion as such, but it could be that, you know, they felt they was being targeted and in fear for their lives. You know, how did the two pricks feel about what they did? They're all upset. This wasn't planned. This wasn't a target. This is something that's gone off, got out of control, been so unpredictable. But I'm getting three will suffer. So, you know, they haven't been acquitted twice. What, it's stalemate? I don't know. Is it a hung jury or something where they can't decide? How did the jury feel about it? How did they see it? How did they see these people in the dock? Again, if it hadn't have happened, if something hadn't have happened in the past, okay, running up to it, none of that would have happened. Now, do you know what? My best guess is as well, you do get them, and I'm not siding with these people at all, but, you know, you do get these idiots of police. So don't do police and get you properly. You know, you're getting all these Asbos and Lesos and whatever else they want. I mean, no offence to lesbians or out, but, you know, you should just... I don't agree that you wear makeup. I don't agree that you should be on your phone when you're out. I don't agree at all. You're in uniform. You represent what was the Queen and the King. And I'm telling you, not all coppers are good, okay? I don't quite like them. I've seen them with other people, and it's if the shoe fits, you know, so they could do something and get away with it. You try doing something and you're in for the high jump, and I don't like that. I have seen them be rough. I have seen them. So this is the problem, right or wrong. It's all about the lead up to it. But they will suffer. So I don't know, the on remand or something. I don't know. Or they're free to go. I don't know. Anyway, it'll all come out. It'll all come out. So that's why it's not cut and dry. They're cocky, aren't they, these young coppers? I've seen them, and the way they talk to women, I was disgusted. I was at a takeaway one night, we'd been out, and I saw just the way, like, you know, it was trying to provoke her and, like, searching her boyfriend. Her boyfriend hadn't done anything wrong, you know, and it was turn out your pockets, turn around here, turn around there, do this, do that, you know, just their attitude. They're a bunch of no marks. I don't trust them whatsoever. Do you know what? In fact, my other nephew brought his girlfriend to my house one day, and I said, "Oh, what are you studying at uni?" And she went, "Oh, I'm training, studying to be a police officer." I didn't know you had studied to be a police officer. I thought you just joined up. Anyway, I went straight away without even thinking. I went, "Oh yeah, you've got the face of police." I was like to my nephew the next day. I went, "Don't bother bringing her again." I went, "I don't like him." Well, I don't want him in my house. Oh dear. Do you know why? It's because my mum and dad used to scrap a lot when I was younger, and they're not all good, these police officers, at all. And as well, I had one, it's a long story anyway, but basically my mate drove around a caravan on the path, and this woman went mad, but she was blocking the road. Anyway, she was banging on the window, and my friend put the window down, and all I could see was her breasts, and she was spitting, you know, at me, and she was shouting across, giving my mate loads. So I just turned around and I went, if that was you, love, I'd get a better fitting bra. Anyway, she rang me up and she went, police are here, I want to work with you. So I said, what for? So should I? It's about me driving around that caravan. I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. He came on the phone and I thought, oh my God, I could, you know, tell him the seriousness. Oh, I was shitting myself. Anyway, he went, oh, I just have to come and have a word with you. So I said, okay. Anyway, he went, why did you say that? Well, I was a bit young and wild, okay. I was about 19. I just moved into my house in that area. And anyway, he came in, he went, what made you say that? So I said, I don't know. I was feeling pretty good about man that day. Anyway, so he said, what is it? He went, oh, you got the football on Sky? Because I had Sky. And I don't think many people maybe had Sky, but I don't know, about 30 years ago. Anyway, he said, I'll come back and watch it with you if you want. I went, no thanks. But do you know, that's like abuse, innit? What happened? What would have happened? I'd sign a form. Don't know what it was, like a form. I was like, yeah, all right then, anything to get gone. I had a good giggle about it later, but that was abuse of power. That was abuse of position as well. I could have had him for that. I mean, it doesn't seem a big thing, but you know, to anybody else that was to this, you know, they might have done differently, and how far would it have gone? Can you imagine if I'd have said, yeah, and come back? No way, no way. And I think that put me off as well. A lot. The police aren't the police anymore. You just get your clip around the ear and send you home, you know, take you home and say, don't do it again. But it's not like that these days. So that's why. So I think I told you a bit more than I should there. Anyway, okay, will digital ID be forced on us, and will it survive? Well, I've explained this in another video. It already exists. You've got your passport, you've got your benefits, you've got your DVLA, you've got your pensions, you've got the HMRC, you've got your, you know, it's like, it's already there. What they're trying to do, okay, is just centralise it, because it is quite difficult to go from one to another. Now, we all know now what their intention is, so let's have a look. Will they bring in digital ID? No, I think we're going to make it difficult. There's a woman here. Oh, yeah, but that in me. You're telling me I'll just give a bad impression? It's a bad impression. You know what? I don't think it can work. Is this because of hackers? No. It's false claims. It won't work. It won't work. Are you saying it won't work, Universe? Yes? It won't work. They ain't got, do you know what they ain't got? They ain't got the infrastructure. You've got Palantir, haven't you? They're all in on this and doing your thought crimes and the police and everything. I think, well, I don't know, I saw it on a YouTube video. No, it won't work. They can't control it. There's too many of us. And the cost as well. We're about to, you know, go bankrupt. Do you know how much things like that would cost to roll out as well? New computing systems, the actual ID itself, the maintaining and operation of it, getting all the staff trained all over the UK, you know, in your DWPs or wherever. They ain't got the money yet. So I would say it's not going to come in just like that. And like I say, we already have it. It's just that, see, if you're right, because I used to work for fraud. So if you was working and claiming benefits, it pings, okay? It pings. HMRC have the records that match with the benefits data, which is usually DWP. Your DVLA as well. Now your NHS is completely separate as well. So yeah, it's, how can they do it? They can't even stop the illegals coming in on boats, you know. So how are they going to stop, you know, try and fund this and manage it? People will say to them, this cannot work the way you're saying it. So you're all right there. It's not going to happen for a while. If it does, I'm getting it don't work. Question 1. Is the Labour government behind Harry's project Thor? Well, Harry definitely wants to come back, and I'll read that because it just flew out. But anyway, is the government behind Project Thor? No, Harry is. There you go. Oh, he's desperate. He's desperate. He's desperate. No, he wants his security, and that's all he wants. That's all it's about. If you think he's going to come back here and stay in the UK permanently, no chance. No chance. He's not. All it's about is because he's in goddamn trouble and is in despair. He doesn't want to come back to the royal family. It's all talk, talk, talk. I've told you, if he wanted to come back, he could. There's no need for all this drama. He just picks up the phone, tells his dad, says, look, I'm going to move back, and, you know, we'll take it from there. Harry does not behave in any shape or form, you know, that he wants to return to be with his family. He hates them. It's childish. It keeps going on, you know, going through courts. What kind of example is that? I know there's all these stories that, you know, he's in on this and he's in on that. No, he knew Morgan McSweeney was going to be in the Ukraine, but that's why they try and plant themselves last minute. They want you thinking that they're real important and stuff. I'm telling you now, if you're on a mission and you're doing dark things, you don't want to be seen. You don't want to be noticed. All they want is goddamn attention. And you know, I know everybody's going, Project Thor, the government and this, that and the other. Well, there's easier ways than that. Easier ways. He could come over here and talk online. Anyway, it's not safe. Is it? It's not safe for us. Definitely not safe for you, Harry. Stay away. But let's have a look. Is this, you know, Harry and Meghan's own doing? Is this, you know, what they want you to think? Is this what they want you to think? Yeah, they've got no choice. They've got no choice. Nobody wants them. They're pathetic. They're a joke, honestly. I could actually, from today, be happy to never talk about these two croons again. They're a waste of space, honestly. They are. If you want to do something directly, you do it, okay? You don't have to go cats and horses about it. Geneva, 10 people. How did you feel about that, you little upstart? Oh, not coming back there, that didn't work. Let it all play out. Let it all play out, okay? I mean, that's... all I can say is that's what I see, okay? That's what I see. It's what I've always seen. They're jumping and jumping on any bandwagon that they can hatch it to. Listen, they had a chance with Centre Barley. They've had a chance with Invictus. They've had a chance with, what was it, African Parks. They had a chance with that online community bullying thing, you know. They've had all the chances. And they're useless, absolutely useless. Harry's in legal trouble and a hell of a lot of shit. That's what it is, okay? A hell of a lot of shit. And it's just one thing after another, isn't it? One thing after another. What have they achieved in 8 years, apart from salacious headlines after headlines? And that's it. Do they look any happier? No. Is Harry appearing to be more and more angry and off the boil. Of course he is. Because he's not getting what he wants. He's not getting what he wants from the government, and he's not getting what he wants from his father neither. And Meghan, oh well, she's lost control. She can't have her own way, so she's just doing all these stupid things, you know. I mean, she used to have a brain and she used to be clever, but all this spite and anger in her is actually destroying her. So let him. I do think, you know, that the King and Harry should make up. But I also know the King knows that this is, it's never going to work. It's never going to change. I said this before, didn't I, guys? If you ever saw some of the readings that I did appealing to Harry directly, I said, you can't go, you're left with that mindset. You cannot come back in with that mindset because it's just carnage. And it is carnage. All he does is bitter, and he'll start stamping his feet and getting louder and louder and louder. Now I appreciate the royal grift, okay, I do. I watch her stuff sometimes, and I know what she's saying and everything, and it is all that kind of way. I absolutely agree with her, and I'm not like demeaning anybody or any other channel that is thinking that they're there. Sorry, son at home ringing. I'm not. I'm just saying what I see. Okay, so yeah, you won't be getting no fault there. Is Casey involved with Project Thor? Is Casey involved with Project Thor? There's more to this than meets the eye. Look, this is confusion. I mean, you know, I will say I do absolutely believe that Harry has spoken to his dad. You know what, I was thinking of something the other day. It was to do with William and Catherine, and I thought, no, it wasn't. It was because I said, if the Queen was right not to say anything about having cancer. And I thought the King was wrong for saying that he had cancer. And Catherine. But then, after I'd done the video and it popped into my head later, it was like, well, they had to because of Harry. They had to say it before he outed him. So there's a bit more to this than meets the eye. You know, I mean, you know when you've seen Harry come in and see him. So there's no cloak and dagger. You know, they're not flying in on a drone. You know, at the back of the wherever it is, Buckingham Palace, and having secret meetings. Okay, I think it's a thing that, you know, the media like to push, but oh. When did Meghan and Harry go back to Sunshine Sacks? Is this part of Sunshine Sacks' PR move? All about the drama. All about the drama. Keep them in the headlines, you know, because they've got all to write about. You know, where these two are concerned. I won't worry at all, and I wouldn't hate the King. He's entitled to see his son. He can see his son. Nobody's got an issue with that. In fact, if you want to take him back, Charlie boy, you do it. You do it, and we're just going to sit back and watch it all become a shit show. They're not daft, our royals, you know. The mainstream media, come on, you know the lying bastards, and I'm sorry to say bastards, but they are. They're lying, they're idiots, they don't tell the truth at all. You know, it's outrageous. And they try and divide you, but no, it's Harry. Let's have a look. How does Harry and Meghan feel when people are accusing and bringing the government in and the royal family, you know, Project Thor? Yeah, very happy, very bloody happy, and making money from it as well. Okay, so they're getting paid for this. What they need is, they need everybody to believe, you know, that the cotton bullshit is real, so that they can, you know, scam somebody else. Their scamming world is gone from that to zero. So you needn't worry. Why was Yvette Cooper advising Harry or talking to him allegedly? Thank you very much. You're looking wonderful, and the views behind you are beautiful. Enjoy your hauls and stay safe. Thank you. Yeah, I've changed it around because the lighting and noise as well. Don't know what I was picking up the other day. I don't think they have crickets. I know on one video I could hear a freaking mosquito. Unfortunately, I didn't spot that till too late when it ate me alive. What was the conversation between Yvette Cooper and Harry, if there was one? Talking about hard work. Saying well done. She sees him as a kid, you know, a child. Going on about information, you know, disinformation, information. He'll have been doing that. Also, maybe, you know, the work he was doing with whether it was with the Well Child or that organisation, because there's children there as well. So she's just talking to him. This isn't like a job or anything. She don't know whether she's coming going herself. And you've got to remember, right, all these idiots that are in labour, they're all unprofessional and they've never been around royalty or, you know, high up with anybody. It's all new to them. It's, you know, so they're brushing all out. I mean, you got Bridget Phillipson knocking about with Gemma Collins. Jesus, what a mess she is. But anyway, I watched her in Anyways, I say, because I thought I should have been on them Ozempic pins by now. She's a car crasher now, so they don't know what they're doing. They're all over the place because they haven't been in that circle. They haven't, you know. They've come. Well, I don't know why they're so stupid. I really don't, because none of them are professional at all. I don't even think they've been to school and got all the grades. You know, none of them can speak English. Oh, it seems most of them can't add and subtract neither. Please ask about the 3 nannies that look after the faceless children. If Archie doesn't live there and Lily is only brought in for Meg's money-making photos, what do the nannies do? Or don't they exist? Good question. Does Archie, right, so, do the children exist? Yes. I told you, I think Archie, a while ago, has gone to some kind of boarding school. And you know why, when it reinforced it for me, was when Harry took his boy skiing, apparently. Well, you would only do something like that, like to spend time together, if you have not been home for some time. Let's have a look. Is Archie at some kind of boarding school? Oh yes. Oh yes. So it does exist. And that's why you're getting more pictures of Lily than you are Archie, because Archie isn't there. He is actually at school. And I remember either last year or I think it was 5 or something, and I said it. And somebody said, that's too young for a boarding school. Oh, he is at boarding school. Okay, what about Lily? Is Lily at home? She's too young. So she's too, no, she's not too young. There's something wrong with that one. Megan wants her at home. Isn't that terrible, that? Favouritising one kid over the other. But, you know, it's not about love with Meghan, it's power and control. Do you know what? I said this, I don't know if some of you remember that far back, but the problem with Archie and Meghan is that he answers her back, and he has a, you know, he won't be manipulated. He doesn't like her. And she knows that. She picks up on it all the time. Oh, all 6 just won. Oh my God, my husband will be loving it. And the rest of them. Just flashed up on my phone. Okay, so how do the nannies feel about Archie not being there? Devil reversed, evil. Sent him away. Disgusting. They absolutely despise Meghan. Now, why would you work for Meghan if you despise her so much? Because you care about the children. It's your job. But it's more than that. You form a bond as well. They absolutely hate her with a passion. She's awful to them. Makes them work, you know, longer and longer. Just, you know, apparently you start off with your contract with 5 responsibilities, and then it's just, you know, 10, and then it becomes 15. Archie's not there. He's at boarding school. It's terrible, and she thinks she's a rip because Meghan is awful to him. Oh, I need to ask now about Archie. Archie, how do you feel, darling? Are you happy where you are with your friends? Yeah, he does it. He gets on with it, you know. Gets on with it. See them ice islands at the mountains in the back? Went skiing with his dad. And it wasn't at the time that they said it's in a term time, okay? So I don't know if boarding schools have a different term time. But I knew that when I saw their ski trip. I knew, you know, that it was Archie. And of course you think, how can you get to ski? Because he's in a boarding school and they probably do it all the time. How does Harry feel about Archie being at boarding school? Same cards. 7 of Wands. Goes along with it. Tried to defend him, tried to do this, tried to do that. Meghan won't have it. So that's another reason why they're able to travel more. I kind of just feel though that, like, for some reason Lily is young. So I want you to look out for when you see interactions with Lily and Archie in the future. Going with the man view that she may have missed him, they've spent some time apart, and now how that relationship, you know, distant, that he might be reserved. Archie will return to the royal family, okay? He will have no problems. He's coming, like, it's late on, probably after she goes. And yeah, I did say several times she's getting assassinated. I did, and I mean it, and I stick by it. But anyway, so Archie does come back to the royal family, and he'll be able to do really, really well. Lily will be her mother, unfortunately, and struggle. She will have so much hate for the royal family as well with her cousins. It's just like, it's like generational hate, unfortunately. And yes, so Meghan can control Lily. She couldn't control Archie, and that is why. God's honest truth. What happened to 8.6 million STA, allegedly, set up to bring Farage down? Is it still going on? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, you mean the money? The funding, was it? Some kind of funding he had? Is it still going on? Is there still efforts to bring Nigel Farage down with these donations? another woman, another difficult woman. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so, definitely. So I'm getting neck and neck. So when, I don't know if it's Raina or who, but I see a difficult woman who goes neck and neck with Farage and wants to beat him to the like finish line. But do you know what? I think it's been awfully difficult for them. I mean, I definitely believe, okay, we know Labour's screwed and they was in there to do their bit, and then you've got the Greens, they're going to implode, and then you've got Reform, they'll implode, and it's all geared, I feel, to going to restore Britain. And I know it's awful because I want what everybody wants, you know. And I can't decide whether it's genuine or not, whether, you know, it's the universe forcing this through and why I'm picking up on it like that, or if it is, it's just, you know, this summer that's playing out. Is it true Farage steps down before he becomes PM to enable Law? Oh, you just got me! Lorne Badenoch to allegedly lead emergency gov for UK, all taken from different people's readings. Do you know what? That makes so much sense because I kept seeing a black woman and Rupert, and I remember when Advance UK first came out. No, it wasn't Reform. It was when Advance came out and Rupert was in, and I did a reading then, and it said you'll join. There'll be a third party, but Restore want a party then. So I thought, oh, maybe they all like join up or something. I said a third party. So let's have a look. Is that, will Farage step down to make way for Rupert Lowe and Kemi? She'd have got her arse into gear a lot sooner. She'd been on good form, okay. But she wasn't for the first year. I didn't like it. And then she gets, you know, to stand up. Will they? Nope. No. Getting blocked. And an uncaring woman. This isn't the person you think it is who told you the information, whatever. It's just saying it is blocked though. And I'm getting Kemi in no, I'm getting no. Oh. I think it's the Greens. Is it the Greens? So you're getting Zach Polinsky going, and your certain demographic taking place there. So it's the Greens people need to be worried about, not Labour, not Tory. I did it on the last day to ask her as well, so I'm struggling to get Restoring at the moment, or Advance. So I'm getting no for that. I'm very sorry. Hi BFP, I hope you are enjoying your holidays. I have a question, please. Question: when will the general election be called? Will Restore, Reform, Advance unite together to fight in the general election? Will they be given enough time to make real change, and will Nigel Farage be forced to step down as leader of Reform over the current 5 million donation? And finally, will our Jewish neighbours ever feel supported and protected in the UK, or will there be more targeting at them from certain religions? Thank you very much, Lucy. Oh, bless you. Right, so I'll just break that down then. Will Reform, Restore and Advance unite? No. No. Explain this in a Dare to Ask answer earlier. Oh, we're at 42 already. Basically, we can't agree with ourselves, and they can't. They want different things. You know, if they could all bloody agree, they'd have stayed together, because Rupert, Ben, and Nigel was all on the same team. So no, they won't. But I do get I get withdrawal. So you know, maybe somebody steps back to allow something. Will they be given enough time to make real change? And so we'll just add that. Will Nigel Farage step down? Yeah, because the past catches up with him. But it's about something else, you know. It'll be the money, then it's this, then it's that, then it's that. But in a sense as well, I also feel like, you know, Nigel feels he can take the party forward, and he does look to take and be taking the party forward. But I don't get things coming up. He didn't want to be Prime Minister. That's what I've always had. You know, he'll hand it over. I mean, they're all sheeps in wolf's clothing, or wolves in sheep's clothing, whatever they are. So I don't trust any of them. Something goes amiss. I've had that. The Greens at the moment are our biggest problem and nightmare. Zach Belansky will go. Will the Greens get rid of Zach Belansky, or whatever his name is? Yeah, look at that. Oh yes, 3 will suffer. 3 will suffer. It is the Greens that are our biggest enemy. And you know why? Well, because, you know, the certain demographic, you know, want power. Labour pissed them off. Labour pissed them off. They tried pandering to them and saying, oh, well, we won't do this, and we won't do Iran, and we won't do this. And it's still backlashed, you know, and that's why they sent a warning shot to the Greens. They didn't do it to Reform, because Reform don't have their same interests aligned. And also, Zach is that thick, you can get rid of him just like that, you know. Oh yeah, we'll take your places. Yeah, 3 will suffer. Oh dear. And will our Jewish friends ever feel safe? Kind of guess they feel like we all do, you know, we're all in it. I mean, they might have had a couple of ambulances and stuff. We've had our kids done, you know, and attacked and being violated, and people going into schools. So it's up to us to help and make each other feel safe by whatever that is. How are the Jewish community coping? Like us, suffering, you know, delay, what's going on, you know, with this government and what they've been up to and offering. They know it's not over as well. They fear that, you know, it's not fear. They know, because it's not just the Jewish, it's us, it's the English, it's the Scottish, it's whoever, it's the Irish, it's affecting us all. And I tell you else as well, I don't know if you saw the video I did when you asked me about these like the M word, okay, and I had to sort of like define the difference between normal M's and the bloody extreme ones. They've come over here, so even the genuine M's, you know, the law-abiding community who you sit with and go for your lunch with, or, you know, work with, they're being terrorised as well by the people that thought they escaped. You know, and when I say escaped, I don't mean that they left that country over here. No, we're talking ancestral generations, you know, of getting away from that as well. So we're all going for the same brush. just have to support each other. And we're stronger than they are anyway. You know, people, they'll come and go. They'll come and go, this government. Thank you very much, Lucy. You're welcome. Okay, let's have a look. Right, we're at 47 minutes, so I'm going to stop there, okay? I'm going to go be with my family. It's, what is it? It's 8:30 here. They'll be wrecked. Well, they'll be shot in it and everything, so, okay. Anyway, and I hope you get to watch the F2. We're going to keep continue. Like I say, I've left some instructions on there for you to do, basically. I'll tell you. Ask me as many questions you can about what I've said on F2, okay? So I need the questions. It's all about the questions, so, yeah, I mean, amazing. Amazing! Well, anyway. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.